What is going on, guys? My name is Jay, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 puzzles. You can see, starting with the classic failed run. Oh, not the move. Yeah, so here we have a checkmate with the knight. If you don't move the knight, you're just down in exchange because the king has an escape square. So, very sad. Here's our next one. You can see I got all the way to 1964 on harder difficulty, which is pretty cool. Um, that being said, I think this puzzle was only rated like 1700, if I remember correctly. But you can see I've got this one idea of taking the knight, which sacrifices the rook, but then I fork his rooks, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. And that is not the move. And in fact, I don't even remember what the move is. Oh, you double attack it because his rook isn't defended. So if he moves the knight, if he runs away with the knight there, then you get to take a free rook. Interesting. Okay, so it actually wasn't as hard as I made it out to be. So, good to know. This next one, you can see we're actually on chess.com. Or wait, no we're not. Looks like chess.com. I forgot I changed the color scheme on Lichess at some point. Don't even remember it when. This is a 1935 rated puzzle from my recent Puzzle Rush attempts. So you can see I got pretty far, or not Puzzle Rush, Puzzle Streak, because it's on Lichess. And here, a lot of moves to consider. Probably take the pawn with the rook. I don't actually remember. Or is there anything better? Oh, we can fork. Oh, so we should take the rook first and then fork. And I bet I didn't play that. Yeah, I bet it's as simple as just taking the rook and then forking. Yeah, because then when he takes your queen, he's no longer defending that square that the knight forks on, so you get to fork him. Anyway, higher rated puzzle here, 1972, so we got even further on this run. And now 1982. Here's the one I messed up. So this one, pretty crazy. I did not see this during the game, but this is actually a mate in 2, believe it or not. Because if we look at the king right now, pretend that rook he has in front of him is actually a pawn, right? And then look at the square that our knight controls, aka G7. That means it's basically like he has a pawn there. And if he did have a pawn there, if he just had 3 pawns in front of him, this is a pretty easy back rank checkmate puzzle. But since one of them is a rook and also one of them there's nothing there, but our knight just protects the square, it's a lot harder to see. Especially since, so you sacrifice your rook, when he takes back, you take the bishop, and then he can still block with the rook, but your rook and knight are both attacking the rook. I did not see that far. Anyway, last puzzle for you guys. You can see the rating jumped a lot there. So it's kind of interesting. I think at certain intervals during Puzzle Streak, it's like, oh, we need to be at such and such rating. And so if it hasn't been like going up enough, it'll just suddenly jump up. So like 43, I guess it was like, oh, it should probably at least be like, I don't know, 1950. Or like 20, or maybe it's 21, 22, I know is like always around 1550-ish. So there are definitely patterns like that. Anyway, this one's interesting. You can see I messed it up, but the idea here is that if he takes your knight, you take back with check, of course, with your queen. So I'm about to show that. So yeah, you take the knight, and then, what was it? I think you go in. Oh no, you just get another knight. So this one, it's literally just sacrificing a knight for 2 knights. And then because it's check, you get to take them. So anyway, not the hardest puzzles in the world, but I figured I'd give you guys a shorter video today because, sometimes they're easier to watch. Remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, see ya.